This is where we stayed last night. And we are heading towards their, they have an espresso machine in there. But she said they don't start until noon, which seems a little odd. So there's a little cafe just across the street down here that opens at 7. And that's where we are going. Looks like their awning is out. So that's a good sign. It's about probably 5 or 10 after 7. So there's a nice little courtyard in there. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Good morning. It is day 29. We are on our way out of Villafranca. Yesterday was quite rainy. Didn't get a whole lot of video, so sorry about that. Beautiful mountain town, right at the foothills. Feels a little Estes Park-like, if anybody's been there. Stayed at, can't remember the name of it, but I got a photograph. So
Albergue San Nicolas.
San Nicolas, thank you. Fantastic dinner last night at something Carnas.
One of the only places open.
Yeah,
at 3 or 4.
Yeah, we had
whatever
our dinner, late dinner at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and it was so filling that we had little pieces of a chocolate bar for dinner that evening because we were still stuffed. They had a local stew that was pretty amazing.
The local sausage, I think they called it. Right?
Was it local sausage?
A local pork.
Sausage stew.
Yeah.
Something, okay. Local sausage stew. I'll go with that. It was delicious and very, very filling. Their flan was good. Their apple pie,
Delicious.
delicious.
No complaints about their apple pie.
Their pasta, Deb had their pasta as a starter. It tasted fantastic. I had mussels. They were fantastic. Bobby had a salad.
Regular salad.
Boo! Yeah, gorgeous town. And the place we stayed, it was a 3-bed room, private bath, I think it was 80 euros for the 3-bedroom. So not bad compared to an albergue. It was a little humble, but very, very nice.
It worked. In a big church, or connected to the church. There was a service going
Yeah.
on when I went out at 7.
Oh, there was.
There was.
Nice.
You just gotta go outside the door and then go in the church doors. Couldn't understand a word. It's a me problem.
But we all, I think, were sawing
But
logs
if they
by.
were talking about food, I bet you'd understand.
That's right. Now I know they weren't.
That's what we know. That's the Spanish we know.
Food.
When's your
Food.
kitchen open?
Another one coming down that way, it sounds. Ooh, I'm gonna get up here because that's big. So today, looks like clouds are breaking up for now, which is fantastic. Didn't actually expect that. The weather forecast called for cloudy all day and about a 60% chance of rain all day long. So pretty happy to see a little patch of blue sky at least. We saw on the TV a weather forecast for, what was the elevation that it was going to be in the negatives?
1,600.
1,600 meters, which I think we're going up past that. So it may be below freezing tonight.
Can you come in? Come in. Step in.
Cyclists can go around. There's plenty of room for them. Not that they're willing to.
Brandon.
Anyway, we're blocking a highway for probably, now there's a car coming. Blocking a highway for about, I don't know, 11 or 12 of our miles today. And then it's going to be straight up a dirt trail for the last 3 or 4 or 5. Hopefully.
It continues to rain. I'll put my coat on.
It's raining.
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
sprinkling
got-
right now.
coat.
Oh, it's just leaving. Yeah. I think it's cloud.
Anyway, I think we're up for an interesting day. But the scenery is incredible. Walking along a river. We're walking along the old highway. There's a new freeway that goes through. So apparently most of the traffic's on the new freeway. And there shouldn't be a whole lot on this highway. So kind of looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get some good video. And that's it for now. We've babbled long enough. Buen Camino.
Buen Camino.
Pardon. Yep.
A little bit of a detour off of the road that's gonna curl back around. We're gonna join back up to it. This is the little town of, I think, Pereje, Pereje. Kids garden the house. Stretch. 3.
Oh, that three. I always make such good use of
Nice
space.
for you back there. I will say they probably don't want that.
Hola.
Hi.
Right.
Ooh, albergue. Closed. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this was the one albergue in this town, and even the app said it was temporarily closed. Well, that one's leaning. And back to the road. There's the freeway over there. Yeah, we get to continue following the river, which is nice.
Still tasting last night's dinner.
This is my first test of the umbrella,
I know, it's like
and this is pretty much my view.
writing.
It's keeping me dry. If I hold it back, I can see a little more. I'm not completely convinced on the whole umbrella thing yet. Oh, hello. Sorry, have to get you, guy. Good luck. Hope you don't get squished. Oh, there's another one. Alrighty, sorry about that. Back to walking. This is Valcarce. Still climbing. Still road walking. Still wearing the umbrella. You know, does a pretty decent job when there's no wind. Small breeze and you start worrying about it blowing off. Not that it has or anything, but you know, until I get used to it, I guess. Anyway, looks like the phone's getting wet even under the umbrella because wind's coming in at the face. Still absolutely gorgeous. Incredible mountains. Been following this river. It's just been really nice. Fortunately, it hasn't been too cold. Yep, it's still morning. Well, this is new. The church is one of the shortest buildings in town. I gotta keep this umbrella on, so I'm not gonna be able to fit through the door, I don't think. Just had some toast with butter and jam right there. Yeah, I honestly don't know what town we're in. Still on the way up to La Faba. We're about 5.5 from town. So I guess, on a map, probably figure it out. Kind of a quaint little place. Nice people. Looked like their tortilla was homemade. Didn't get any of those. Just don't want to get filled up for the last 5. I have to cross the street. Still just a light drizzle. Ooh. I don't know if you can see this little sign to point us down to a quesadilla. Get some goat cheese. Want some goat cheese? You haven't lived until you've had goat cheese. All right, looks like I better put this away. Focus on traffic. Because this road, here comes a gust of wind. This road is used by cars, so keep an eye out. 5.5 to go. Be honest. Does this make my head look big? Still on our way up to La Faba. Getting small breaks in the rain here and there. A short break at the moment. Oh, now it's starting to spit again. Bobby's right there. Deb's right behind her. Hopefully just another hour and a half to 2 hours to go. I think this is it before we start the climb to La Faba, last little town. Been a lot of little towns along the way. A lot of road walking. Mountains are incredible. Trail, path, meh. Dealing with traffic. Some definite tight spaces. The cars came pretty close. But they seemed mindful for the most part. We just dropped down into this little river valley, and then we got as far as I can tell, a pretty dang steep climb. I think we got about 1,000-foot climb, a little more than that, to get up to La Faba. Let's stop and see if anybody needs a bathroom break before our last climb. All right, I'm gonna try to shoot a little bit of this. This is after the turn off of the road. It looks like they're still working. They're not done yet with this trail. So it's still just mud for the most part. Oh, this is looking better already. Of course, I turned the camera on too late. Anyway, that's a sloppy ass mess. Here we've got a little gravel, a little shale down, so this bit is quite a bit nicer now. Now I was afraid we were going to be slipping and sliding all the way in. We got just under a mile to go. Man, I hope it stays this way. Still absolutely loving it. Slop and all. There we go. Good stuff. This seems so different from what I remember, but God, it was 5 years ago. I don't remember much of this. Except I remember it was hot and dry and dusty. But I don't remember the trail being smooth. I remember it being really rocky and difficult climbing, but well, it's going to be difficult for a different reason today. Okay, put this thing away. All right, I'm gonna try this a little bit so I don't fall on my face. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to capture how steep this is. And definitely no way to capture how slippery it is. That's good stuff. Bobby had a great way of putting it. Gotta love a diverse trail. Yeah, this is trail diversity at its finest. Oh, lovely mucky footprints. Looks a little more firm on the other side if I can cross. There's some cattle close by. There's a couple. Oh. Bobby's way ahead of me. Deb's a little ways back. Kind of survival at this point. Just trying to make it. Everybody go their own pace. And just do it. And I'm gonna put this away now. See, if I point this straight ahead, I don't know. Yeah, you just can't tell. Oh well, trust me. It's pretty steep. Had to ditch my umbrella. That's I couldn't put it away because I'd have to take my pack off, put it underneath the pack cover. There's no way I'm going to do that, so it's just kind of hanging on barely. I just noticed it was almost on the ground. So glad I saved that. All right, putting this away so I can keep going. All right, here we are. We think this is our albergue. I'm pretty sure this is it. These plants is here. Oops, I forgot I was filming. I'm not tired. Is this our place? Is it confirmed?
Yeah. I mean, yes, this is our place, but I just found it.
Okay. Excuse me.